You could easily get on Richmond and head towards Western or Boston or wherever. And the traffic was not a big deal.
In 1990, I mean, I commuted from Boston for 25 years from Western. And I used to be able to get to what we did in Western by 7:30.
Yes. I can think of English.
You know, let me tell you something. Let me tell you it's mom. Let me tell you it's my mommy.
All right, so.
See, I gotta get a capture of all the other paparazzi.
You guys are welcome to hang out on the.
He's already doing it. Let's get the move around. Let's do Chester. We'll go over there, I guess. Yeah. 2, ready, and. Doing a little video this morning, so.
Until I'm done breaking people.
It's a good mix. It's a good mix. Had they had that.
Just on me,
Madison got married and
Okay.
we sold at least 30 feet back to the skid steer. But which side doesn't really matter. Yeah.
Our safety zone is 30 feet. It's more for sound than actually anything else.
So, it might be the, I don't want to guess wrong. It's on the schedule. You guys have, I mean, you have it written down somewhere.
I don't think that was military command, was it?
Half an hour. All I know is I go after dark.
That's my wife.
Merci beaucoup mes amis, bonjour à vous tous et à vous toutes. I thank you all from the bottom of my most anciently affectionate heart for the warm welcome that I have received here from the patriotic citizens of New Hampshire. Merci beaucoup, merci à tous. I endeavor to make myself heard with this vocal amplification device, perhaps an unknown invention of the Dr. Franklin.
Facebook Live too.
It's indeed a pleasure to be among the patriotic citizens of New Hampshire and to visit you so early on my return to the shores of liberty. My obligations to the United States far outweigh any merit that I might plausibly claim. They date from a time when I had the good fortune to be adopted as a young soldier, as a favored son of your country. And they have been continued to me over many decades of affections and confidence. And now, thanks to the gratifying invitation of your President, Monsieur Monroe, I am greeted with a series of welcomes, each one of which would be more than enough to compensate for the exertions of an entire life of service. And so I thank you once again from the bottom of my heart. It brings to mind the days of that young soldier when I first decided to come to America. And if I may divert myself for a moment, I wish to recall for you those early days of my service here in the cause of American independence. But my journey to this place begins in the summer of 1775, when I was 17 years old, serving in the French cavalry in the eastern city of Metz in France. When news arrived in the capitals of Europe for the very first time from my family in Auvergne, I found military life excruciatingly dull and boring. I felt that if I was to earn glory for the family name of Lafayette on the field of battle, it would need to be where all of the exciting battles were being fought, and that meant coming here to America. But whatever my motivations to leave France, it did not take long for me to understand your quest for liberty within the very fiber of my being. I swore an oath to conquer or die for America, and the first is to serve your cause. The second was to do so at my own expense as a volunteer. And upon hearing that I would be of no expense to them, Congress suddenly became much more interested in me. Perhaps Congress is a bit less preoccupied with money in your time, though. The general must have considered me nothing more than a young puppy dog who had wandered in off the street, but if these were his sentiments, he did not voice them. Instead, he was very kind to me. He spoke to me very kindly and complimented me on the service and sacrifice that I had rendered in support of the American cause, and told me it would please him if I called the quarters of the commander-in-chief. But for a moment, I believed it was His Excellency's intention to adopt me as his son, right there on the spot. Being 19 years old, I did not know what else to say. I readily accepted. In time, of course, His Excellency has glorious cause I consider equally to be my family. Mes amis, the approbations of the American people for my conduct in our War of Independence and for the vicissitudes of the European revolutions that follows is for me the highest reward I could ever hope to receive. Be worthy of the American education it has been my happy lot to receive. Merci à vous tous. Je vous souhaite une très agréable continuation de votre journée. I wish you all a very pleasant continuation of your day. Merci beaucoup aux citoyens de la Nouvelle-Hampshire. Thank you for your hospitality, for your warmth and welcome. Vive la liberté, vive l'indépendance. Merci beaucoup. Merci.